Hello, hello, Slurgy is here. Hello, Eagledub. We might do Monolith this stream. I'm starting slightly later than normal, so no guarantees. The one thing, hello, curse word. The one thing that's really standing in the team's way as far as Monolith is concerned, and standing in its way is, you know, a bit hyperbole, but we never found the sunken temple. Ancient temple? What is that structure called? Anyway, the one that gives you a batch of holy waters. So, what I might do in the meantime is pick on some orcs and goblins and other such creatures on the map and try to see if I can find it in the meantime. If I recall correctly, it is one of those structures that is only limited to spawning in like the center part of the map. It can't spawn in the snow and it can't spawn in the desert, but it can spawn everywhere else. I believe that's true. So it could still be in the Badlands. There's not that much. It could be, well, I don't know. I doubt it's even there, right? Because it has to be a certain distance from civilization. Most likely it's like in here somewhere. And if we don't find it, that's okay. I don't want to, you know, butt up against the timing deadline too much. So this is just going to be kind of a chill, you know, fight some easy fights, beat on some orcs, beat on some briggies, you know, that kind of thing. Some briggies, some briglets, some loud briggies, all the different types of briggies. So we'll take just a moment to swap out some gear from Goblin City. We honestly didn't take much damage at all. It was actually remarkably smooth. Maybe I shouldn't curse myself with such statements, but it's true. So, where to go, what to do? Could make my way back to Norstead. The other thing I could do is just get more potions. Stop by Tarwa, Ras Sanan, and Al Hazif. Your tank struggled? He did. That's true. That's true. He looks fine now because he heals up in full. Anyone who's wearing one of the Ejirok armors will heal up to full automatically after the battle. Yeah, the tank struggled. He had a rough go. he had a very rough go. So actually I might do that. I think just stocking up on consumables is really all I need to do Monolith very comfortably. It's a very strong team. So I think even in their current state, they'd probably be just fine. So, all right, so let's see. Probably not gonna do this one. Probably not gonna do that one. Not gonna do that one. Well, hello, Astora Sunlight. So I guess I could do this ambition of buy and sell 25 items of trading goods. The nice thing about this one is I could try to time this with the Monolith fight. Sure. May as well. That'll probably be the team's final ambition. Let's see what these Hexen are up to. I don't think, actually, realistically, I don't even need to chase down Hexen. There's not any beast fights we really need. We have all of the armor attachments that we really need, so I guess I don't really have to chase them down. I'd rather find little camps to bust. Like this one, you know, something nice and easy. Something just to, you know, get the team reacclimated. probably bring XJI-8 out, because he's probably who I'm going to want to have for Monolith, because of this Zerk chain. Very good weapon. So we'll start with something nice and cozy, just to get, you know, to get warmed up. I've had a tendency in some of my streams, especially if I, you know, end the previous one far from civilization, where I sort of accidentally put myself in a position where I'm fighting a fight that I'm not, like, mentally ready to do, if that makes sense. And that's risky. Oh, see, I should move the trophy over to Corvus Korak, the orc trophy, that is. That named bow, doing work. Gotta admit it. So how is everyone tonight? How are all of my fellow humans? And any, you know, bots that happen to be watching, or, you know, I don't know, your life. I wonder if I should just do Death Blow from the beginning here. Pretty close to lethal. There we go. Boy, this named Goblin Pike, kind of doing work. Okay. Smooth and easy. Just how I like it. There's a euphemism in there somewhere I didn't intend for. Alright. No fancy named items or anything, but that's okay. Not the kind of camp we would necessarily expect to find him in. It will be nice to get a few veteran levels on some bros. We don't need them, but you know, I don't hate it. I suppose I may as well explore this area and see if we can find the ancient city or sunken temple or ancient temple. Ancient sunken temple. Why can I not remember the name of that location? Sunken temple? Ancient temple? I could even go up and do this Sea of Tents up here. See if we can collect some shinies, some fancy items. I don't know that there's too many we would even really make that good a use of, though, if I'm being honest. Because, like, yeah, I don't know. Team really doesn't need it. And considering everyone's level 11, If we did get any weapons, we can't really swap masteries. Really, it's just like nimble armors, famed nimble armors. That'd be kind of nice. Ancient temple. Okay, okay. I just could not get my brain to go there. All right, we'll go ahead and do this camp, even though it's nighttime. Okay. Caw-caw! Should be a pretty similar fight to the last one. Hey, Sapgasprez. Probably. Most likely. That's the plan anyway. We'll see if we can find the ancient temple. Had to look at chat to remind myself. Thank you again, curse word. And then, you know, whether or not we're able to in the near future, I think it's fine either way. We're totally good to proceed even without. The team is very strong. Guess that previous taunt won't do anything now. I wonder if I should be doing the destroy armor against orc warriors in this situation. Not sure. I guess the taunt will work after all. Pijante, doing work. Yeah, see, if I do destroy armor, it's interesting because it, like in this case, I completely destroyed his helmet. I have no idea what sort of durability it has normally, to know if that was actually good or not. It probably was. Okay. And that's that fight basically over. The team is very strong. Come here, ancient temple. And again, if we don't find it, it's fine. $300 on average for the orc helmet. Yeah, that sounds right. The interesting thing that I kind of love about warriors is that they can embrace their inner briggy, and sometimes they don't even spawn with helmets, which is very, very fun and delightful to me. Another enemy going into battle without a helmet. Not smart. Helmets are good. Ask any, like, you know, BMXer. They'll tell you. Helmets? Pretty good. Right. Come here, little orcs. By the way, what's with those names? Yeah, that's fair. It's a good question. So, to give the full context, there is a streamer by the name of Slug or Slugzoo, and this is his original thing, I think? Pretty sure. That he called brigands briggies. So that's how it starts. I really liked that and kind of embraced it. And it has since grown organically. And that's basically the whole story. It grew from there. And we have now named many of the enemies in this game according to their type, their subspecies, their sub whatever of Briggy. So it's just a goofy little sort of fun community thing. Basically, chat just took it to 11. Exactly. Pickles8505 gets it. Why didn't you just make 10 louder? You know? Because we needed to take it to 11. Alright, we should have a nice supply of mushrooms for the Chaucer and others to consume before Black Monolith, so that'll be nice. Goblins used to be different during a previous run. True. They were a little bit different during a previous run. These fights feel like bullying almost. I don't even know that I'd say almost. These fights are straight up bullying. They really are. Well, hello, Bijante. Notification came 25 minutes late. That's no good. I'm actually not gonna fight that shaman during the day. Let's just make our way down to Tarwa, how about? And we'll see if we can get some more consumables, and then might just do Monolith, you know? Might be time. Hello, the Chaucer. It goes well. Just got some fresh... Okay. Fuck yeah, alright. There was just a tiny little splotch of unexplored land. Great. Alright. That's all we need, and we are Monolith ready. And I don't even know that we needed that. That's funny. Okay. We'll go in. Let's do it. What does the bird say in friend? He says chirp, chirp, chirp. Might as well see. Dust. Great. All right. We got 3 vials of holy water. You love to see it. The Chaucer has updated the yeah, and I think I will make that a command. What I think I'm gonna do is I'm going to make a command out of our little text, our Briggy names in the corner. And I'm also going to make a command for, oh hey, is that a champion? No. Is that a normal great axe? That's not a normal great axe, is it? Anyway, I'm gonna make some chat commands. One of them will be legendaries. That's a famed axe? Great. Bring the level 2 historian into the mono fight, record it for posterity. But what if he doesn't live to tell the tale? You know, what if? How will he write down what he experienced if he's dead? One would say that was his destiny. Pretty harsh, though. Just send him off to die? You know, we might. We'll see. Probably not, though. We'll probably let him live, you know? He can, he'll be there in spirit. He'll be there from the sidelines, observing the battle. Oh wow, that was very close to a one-shot. Dang. Xerxes can't shoot up. Alright, neither can Luki Dookie. Alright. Noted. Alright, I suppose if this is a famed axe, I should at least respect the damage that it might be able to do. Seems like a good idea. We'll get the Chaucer up there ready to rock and roll with him. Good thing he's got good melee defense. So let's say magic defense. That's the wrong game. It's a lot of different games, but they're all incorrect. There's no magic defense in this game. Can't wait to watch a high on shrooms Chaucer and Monolith. Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be pretty nuts. For sure. He's definitely gonna do some serious work. right. And let's see what that axe is. Oh, hey, there's still an enemy up here. That's right, get your fix. It is funny, so for those who don't know, if you give a bro consumables too many times, they can become an addict. And this particular axe is nothing special. Effectiveness against armor and shield damage. We do not have a dedicated bow build. We just happen to have one extremely high-rolled warbow that we found later in the run. It is honestly a good enough bow that I would have taken bow mastery. Because it has both a damage and damage ignores armor roll, and really high ones. Unfortunately for Lukey Dookie 09, though, we had pretty much had the build finalized by the time we found that warbow. But that's fine, he can still use it, and it's very effective for him. It's a beret rifle. Yeah, it's pretty serious. To unhold, we can probably do that. All right. So let's clean out the inventory of stuff we don't need. Bow mastery useless confirmed. Hey now. Any weapon mastery can be useful if you've got the right weapon, but there are a number of weapons in this game where you don't need mastery for them to be good. We can still give this axe, so this axe may as well go to oh, there it is. Mortimer Drock. You know, it's probably not meaningfully better than the heavy rusty axe, but we'll use it anyway, because it's shiny, and that's fun. All right. But bling is bling, exactly, exactly. Let's see, how many fights in the arena am I away from? 3 matches, and 3 matches, 3 matches. I might stay for 2 matches in the arena. I think that makes sense. Get an extra like 15 stats across the team. Seems good. Get them trade goods? Yes, we will get them trade goods. We will do that. Okay, pretty easy little fight there. We'll hang around here for just a little bit of time. Did a very funny thing with the way I'm arranging my team. I don't know why. Okay. Mortimer Drock, gained a veteran level in the previous fight. Go ahead and allocate down the line. Caca! What is this animal again? Falcon. Falcon. Is that actually the sound a falcon makes? Does anyone know? We'll grab some consumables. We will grab the trade goods now, I guess? Or am I going to do a contract? I guess it's a 2 skull, so probably won't bother. But I will grab these things. And we'll go fart around the desert for just, I don't know, a little bit of time. That's a red-tailed hawk call. Is that actually what it is? Do you recognize that? If so, that's awesome. What is the word for... There's like a special word for bird watcher. Or like a name for that art form. And those people tend to know bird calls by their sound, which I find delightful. I can only recognize a few. All right, 5 serpents. Should be easy. This will be a nice little stat bump before mono. Ornithologist? That might be right. I mean, I think that word for them is nerd. I mean, look, there's a lot of nerds in this world. I'm a nerd. How does the falcon tell the company what it sees? Ooh. Ah! An insect just flew on my hand. But that's a good question. Ask no questions about that sound I just made. I've still got the like box elder bugs and Asian beetles doing their thing. Ooh. Hello, Akibio. Welcome, welcome. Yes, we will be doing some crushing. How do the people of Battle Brothers only understand hexagonal standing formations? Ooh. Dead game, no realism. I should refund. It's broken. Probably mono tonight? I think so. We literally just found the ancient temple in a tiny little like sliver of fog. So we have everything we need. I think what I'm basically gonna do is make a trek through the desert, get our final little batch of consumables, and then head on up to the ancient statue, consume said consumables, and then make our way to the monolith. Fog that place. Yeah, it was a very, very small, skinny little band of fog. Oh my, what is this? Oh, all right. The Greenskin Invasion event being over. You handle him, Grib. All right. We will not click "It's time to retire from mercenary life." What a shame that would be. Could this be an omen? Could. Someone got pooped on. Have you ever had an instance where you took the potions and couldn't avoid a fight on the way to mono? Not recently. It has happened to me in general. Where I learned my lesson. If you know, one of the things when I'm moving towards mono is I'll avoid going directly over camps since they can, you know, spawn patrols. And I do that because I got burned once by a stupid patrol that spawned right on top of me. And it was a fight that like just happened. And I was displeased. And I've been careful ever since. Election talk remains banned. And I am serious about it. So, let that be the only warning. I know it was a joke, but I'm not even gonna humor it. Pretty big pack of briggies, you know? Okay, the leader steps up. Are you going to use the named Catal in Monolith for Savants? I hope so. That'd be the plan. Though I think, you know, probably, when I think about it a bit more, it'll be a little tricky to do so, given that the number, I won't say few fatigue neutrals, but I have not a ton of fatigue neutrals, where it'll be kind of tricky to not have him positioned aggressively. I think Curse Word's gonna have to hold an aggressive position, and we'll mostly be fighting Ancient Dead as a result, but we'll see. Yeah, Catal is super nice. Exactly, the 3 attacks against 9 lives, for sure. Ooh. I just had one of those burps that like tastes good. Maybe that's gross. Sorry if I just grossed you out. I made homemade pizza for dinner. Then, I don't know. Trying to expand the number of different dishes that are in my repertoire. So I decided to start figuring out how to do homemade like pizza crusts. Which isn't like complicated, but it's just not something that I ever bothered doing. Hello, C-Roy7. I followed J. Kenji Lopez Alt's recipe that is on Serious Eats. And it was good. The dough turned out really good. Easy to do, hard to perfect. Yeah, I did it once before, maybe about a week ago, and it was okay. I wasn't able to get the dough as thin as I would like, without it breaking. And I also, like, I don't have a, oh, what's the word? Shoot, that little thing you can put under pizza to like lift it and move it. Pizza, anyway, whatever that thing is. I don't have one of those. So I sort of mangled it trying to transfer from one place to another. Anyway, round number 2, pizza peel. That's it, pizza peel. That's exactly the word I was looking for. Thank you, C-Roy7. You make his lasagna all the time? Yeah. Yes, he is also my favorite. He also has done Let's Plays, which is awesome. He played like Prince of Persia, which is not a game I'm familiar with at all. But he played that like live on his channel. Not what I would have expected. Yeah. Yep. Tough fight. Hello, Sins. Yeah, this is a tough one. I'm not sure if we'll be able to do it. Oop, I clicked the wrong enemy. Will I ever recover? Yeah, we're just essentially moving towards our final, you know, last little monolith prep in scavenging the southern cities for consumables just once more, while also being on the way to the ancient statue, or whatever it's called. This fight displays Y Zerk plus Frenzy? Or maybe, you know, it displays Y Fearsome. Could display lots of things. As we all learned previously, Fearsome is a scam. Okay. So I'll move to Airs Festa here. And when we sell the trade goods, does that count towards our ambition? No, it's just the buying of them. Okay. Do these count? No. Okay. After a short dive in the wiki, yes, the study of birds is indeed ornithology. Excellent. Thank you for looking that up. But is that also the word for specifically studying bird song and bird calls? Or is there a special word for that? I got a two-handed sword here. We don't need a two-handed sword. It's a pretty nice little sword though. Anyone have opinions on Veilguard? I don't even know what that is. And all our attachments on all our armors are good. Rogues on the hills some way from here. We don't know which way though. Oh, the third Dragon Age. Oh, okay, yeah. Apparently lots of people have lots of opinions on it. I've never played any of the Dragon Age games, so I have no investment whatsoever. They're about like our opinions on Bullseye. Not very useful. Dragon Age 1 was a B RPG. I see. Do I even do anything with this axe? Probably not. Oh yeah, I'll give it to Baldur as a backup. And we'll get a cute little rondel dagger, because that's a nice upgrade. Completely irrelevant. All right, then we'll head to Ras Sanan. See what we've got for consumables there. can I get there before nightfall? And yes, we can. Wonderful. Literally nothing in the Alchemist. Oops, I didn't mean to click that, but that's fine. We'll buy their trade goods, just for progress towards the ambition. Okay, puts us at 10. And let's make our way to Al-Hazif. We'll see if there's any fancy big nomad camps to fight along the way, just for funsies. Shelter between ruins. See what this is. Ancient Dead. All right, we'll give the team a little warm up. Is the plan Briglet City into Monolith? Well, we already did Briglet City. Briglet City is already down, as you can see by Final Overdrive's very, very fancy headgear. We did that just last stream. Veilguard is mediocre. Sounds right. People on the internet have all kinds of opinions about all kinds of things. I'm on the internet. And you? Yes, you. No matter who you are, you're on the internet too. And we are some of them. It's true. I have a feeling we'll be ready for Monolith. Non-controversial people. Oh my god. Incredible. We can't all have completely unhinged food takes, you know? We can't all believe that fish and chips is a bad food. The world couldn't take it, you know? Yeah, gamers raging about something completely unrelated to the game. Incredible. Gameplay, I should say. The thing is like, if there's something about a game that I don't like, you know what I do? I don't play it. What about fish fries? Oh, like a, oh yeah, yeah, fish fries, like, yeah, yeah, yeah. No, those are great. I love a good fish fry. That is definitely also a Minnesota thing. You what now? Yeah, I know, right? If there's a game you don't like, you don't play it. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, so to give a little bit of genuine credit, I can understand if you were a big fan of a particular series. Let's say Battle Brothers. I really like Battle Brothers. If Overhype says, okay, we're gonna make Battle Brothers 2, and we're gonna make it a cute little chibi gacha game, and it's gonna be for mobile only, and it's gonna include all your favorite characters and items and stuff, but it's a complete sellout, I would be disappointed. I wouldn't be outraged, but I'd be sad. I wouldn't like that. Yeah, exactly. Diablo 3. You know what? When Diablo 3 came out, I played it. I actually played more of it than I'd like to admit. And I got a like $250 monk item that I sold on the Real Money auction house. And I realized I'm not having any fun. I'm going to like stop playing this game forever. So, do y'all not have phones? Right. That was a very, very funny whoopsie moment. PR fail, you know? Oh yeah, so they didn't have any... Yeah, nothing in the Alchemist. Well then. Bannerlord's a love-hate game. Yeah, I think, I'm trying to think, I want to say... What was my... No, I'm thinking of a different game. I would say there's a composer I like, and I was thinking of the game Banner Saga, which I've also not played, but... Played Dave the Diver. It's very chill. I've heard that one is very just like cutesy and fun. Yeah, I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant. I watched some streamers play it a little bit. I didn't really understand what the point of the game was, which might genuinely be part of its appeal, from what I understand. But it looked cute. I don't know. You are Dave and you're a diver. Yeah, I mean it's not holding back. It is what it says. You got bored of Dave? It didn't look like a very exciting game. But that's okay. Not all games have to be exciting. I played Wildermyth, not a ton, but some. And I would describe that as like, it's sort of like generative RPG kind of thing. And even though it was definitely not a very exciting game, I had fun. I enjoyed it. I wouldn't even say I had fun. It's more like I just enjoyed it. It was very chill. The music was nice. And every once in a while that can be nice. So those are experiences worth enjoying as well. It doesn't all have to be sweaty Battle Brothers content, you know? Yeah, maybe it does. I do play an awful lot of this game, because I do like it. What RTS would you recommend to someone who is a complete beginner at the genre? You know what, actually? There is a game that just went into beta that I've played some of. Alpha? What actually is it? Well, anyway, it's Battle Aces. And I played it a little bit, and it was fun, and I might play it more. And that would be a really good one to get into RTS because it distills the simple, like, concepts of RTS without the base building stuff, which I enjoy the base building, but it's still a kind of a fun, almost like thought experiment to do it without, and it's well done. Yeah, Day 9's playing it right now. Yeah, Day 9's playing it. I think Artosis was playing it. You'll get two very different experiences from the same game. But yeah, I played it a little bit. I actually got matched against some StarCraft 2 pro. I can't even remember his name. I don't know the StarCraft 2 pros very much. In just like a random match because it's a small enough player pool, and I lost. As you might imagine. Can't remember who it was. I'm surprised you haven't played RimWorld. Sins? Only SC2 Pro I know is Slurgy? Well, I wouldn't call him a pro. Just like, I don't know, a washed up dude who took games off of pro players but could never perform in a real tournament. That's Slurgy. But I really did enjoy going to like the MLG events and things like that. It was just really fun to be a part of that kind of groundswell of excitement for a new game. I really enjoyed that quite a bit, actually. Oh man, what happened to the first Eichenberg company? Would you look at the time? RimWorld sounds naughty. Oh my god. Oh shit. Too burnt out for more Battle Brothers? Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, DCSS? I don't know what that is either. May have moved XGI8 a little aggressively there. Okay, there we go. Yikes. Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. Interesting. Let's see, and do I have any more use for any of these Zweihander helmets? Probably not. Oh, I guess XGI 8. You can have one. Kind of needs his armor replaced generally. We'll have to get these injuries healed, so we'll have to do that. Actually, let's do resolve there. Hey, and we got our final level on Baron von Pone. Lovely. That's our final level 11. The steep learning curve puts me off. He says watching a BB stream. Tss, got him. All right, so Baron von Pone, his purpose during the Monolith fight is going to be throw stuff, I guess. Sure. So let's give him quick hands and bags. We'll put some cute little items in his inventory already, how about? Okay, I was gonna head straight up to the ancient statue, but I accidentally kind of recklessly let XGI8 get injured. So there's a temple over there. Is there a temple back here? And Al-Hazif. Let's just head there. So we'll head back to Al-Hazif just purely so that we can use the temple. And then XGI8 should be nicely healed up. Their vendor did reset. I can tell because the trade goods are here again. So we can check the alchemist. And hey, would you look at that? A second wind potion and a cat potion? Lovely. I'm glad we went back. So that means I can, yeah, purchase these wildly overpriced trade goods. Just to work on the ambition. Which I might even be able to do. Oh, let's see. I'll leave him be. Alright. He had a risk of getting a concussion there. This is a very sad group of thugs that I'm picking on. But it does keep the company's mood high to know that yes, they can pick on thugs, and no, they don't stand a chance. This campaign is nearing the end. It is. And while on one hand that may be sad, on the other hand, it means new run soon, which is very exciting. So let's see, do I want to go all the way to the ancient statue, or should I try to get the last few trade goods purchased? Could go to like, where am I? Right there. Could go to Durbach first. They pretty much all are selling furs. Yeah, actually, I bet I don't even need to. I bet I can travel back and buy them on the way. What's the next one? Barbarians? Yes. Northern Raiders, which is the barbarian start. Should be a fun one. For sure. I do have a cooked up build idea that I'm excited to unleash upon the world. Apart from some big fights, you find the beginning of runs generally more fun anyway. I agree wholeheartedly. I find the beginning part of a campaign to be the most fun and interesting. Because while this that we just did is, in a way, rewarding, only because I know how hard that fight can be, that was not a very mentally stimulating fight right there. Do you think the Barb origin is easy? Yes, I do, actually. When you play unexplored, it can be a little risky at the beginning. Like, you just need to be very careful. But, you know, it's not too bad. All right, trying to decide when to drink my potions and stuff. Your last Barb run was a disaster. It was either seed RNG or skill issue. Could be both. Excellent, the team's euphoric now. So I'm gonna go to Berkhovel and we're gonna travel the roads all the way to Durbach. And then from there, or maybe to Skjold? Probably to Skjold. Yeah. Because they have a trapper up here, yeah. I want to just get the ambition completed for the mood boost. Probably. So what's the best way of doing that? Actually, maybe just go this way. Yeah, fighting militia at first is gonna be really nice if I can get a situation where I can fight them easily. I actually am going to, in my little pre-start slideshow that I've started doing, I've got like a little mini presentation on fighting militia. Unexplored is the default for you. It's not just Battle Brothers. You find it fun and exciting exploring the map? Yeah. I agree. It is fun to explore the map and discover it. I too am into that. Yeah, I think the thing about playing Explored versus Unexplored is, you know, I would still recommend to new players to play Explored. Like, I would never recommend Unexplored as the default game mode for most people. But once you've got a good feel for how you can raid enemy towns and like profit from ambushing caravan routes and stuff like that, it makes it a lot more rewarding to play unexplored, to make the early part have more sort of calculated risk type decisions.
They're running away. Pikachu face. Why would you run away? I thought we were having fun. It's much easier to achieve tempo unexplored. Yeah, exactly. And I'm a sadist. Why not make it hard on myself, you know? Oh, let's run him down. I'm not gonna let this guy get away. I don't know. I don't like that guy. Surprised to the face. Would you look at the time? All right. We'll go to Eidersvold quick. Stop by there. I don't think there's any trade goods we can buy, but actually sale price here is not bad. May as well offload things. If we can't complete the ambition, that'll be okay too. But we'll see if we can. We got a trapper here. We got a surface iron mine, and a surface copper vein. And I think there might be another trapper up here. Maybe not. That might be a trapper. What's the trapper look like? Maybe not. I'm not sure. I guess it's not. Would be cool if you had a dialogue screen with passing caravans and you could ask where they're headed. Yes, immediately before fighting them. You get hints. Yeah. Yeah, it's a funny thing exploring the map, right? But okay, make sure we're well stocked on food. Deliver something to Skjold? Sure. That's where we're gonna embark for our great journey to the Black Monolith. And I'll need to decide when I want to drink my potions. It might actually basically be now, in case I get sick. It's probably a good idea. Hey, a Saleh. Might be able to make use of that. We will be able to make use of that. Deep Space Cowboy, congratulations. That was the armor upgrade we needed. Just wait until he gets attacked by a Necro Savant.
gets hit in the bean, barely survives, and we could say, thank you, Saleh. Let's see, this will put us 1 trade good away. Get the team some beer. 2 trade goods away? Wasn't it at 20? Did I not just buy 4 things? Did I click them too fast? What's your deal, game? Are you unhappy with me? Considering it'll be nighttime when we arrive, we'll go ahead and do a quick little fight against some orcs. We'll make sure not to get hurt. That would be annoying. And then after this fight, we'll consume our potions and the monolith awaits. You stall mono for a few minutes. I'm about to have a rough business in the restroom. How long are you planning on spending there is my question. Maybe I shouldn't ask such a question. I'm sure you'll have plenty of time. If it takes any longer than I need to get to Monolith, I guess you've got some stuff you're dealing with. Start my CP, I gotta do my tests. Oh shit. Soon. Soon, little ones. Caca! Okay. Depends on how you're gonna like the TikToks. Yeah, that dude, yes. That dude did just kill 2 orcs in 1 turn with a whip. It's true. Kind of incredible. I was gonna call it out in the moment, but read more funny and delightful chat messages. Caca! That one was different than the previous. Just one more fight. Well, yeah. Let's see, I think I still have the... Yeah, I do. Orc trophy on. I am doing it for a reason, and that is to keep the mood high, specifically before jumping into Monolith. So... And, you know, yeah, we got a shitter we're waiting on, apparently. It's like that scene from Jurassic Park. You gotta go, you gotta go. Mortimer Drock, the 2-for-1 special, you love to see it. Shoot, scoot. that almost means something a little bit different based on current chat discussions. I do love me a good scoop shoot though. It's a classic. A classic maneuver. Okay, taunting that orc young so that he'd shoot his buddy in the back. That was funny. Maybe he's not his buddy, right? Maybe they've had some disputes in the past, and that was, you know, not an accident. I don't think any orcs have the team player trait. I can't imagine. What do you think Corvus Corax's chances of surviving mono? Good question. It's a good question. I'm not 100% sure. 25%? It's probably a decent guess, actually. I assume you're positioning Classic BFT. Yeah, yep. Yeah, he'll be positioned very similarly to that. So we didn't complete the ambition, that's okay. I was hoping to get 2 more trade goods. That way we'd be like 100%. So let's consume our potions and get ready. So I'll go ahead and sell stuff too. You think it's more like 10%? I'm not sure what it'd be, if I'm being honest. I could see it going either way. What was the survival rate of mono tanks in past runs? Not good. Not too good. We are going to keep the, well, all right, so let's go by the team one by one. First, a quick inventory. We've got 4 second wind potions, 3 Lionheart potions, 4 cat potions, 3 strange mushrooms. Yeah, I think just, yeah, 1 out of 7. I think the Chaucer is right. I think it was just last run. I think that's the only one that survived. So Corvus Corax, fingers crossed, buddy. The mono tank is a 15 MDF shield in pocket. He does. Let's talk about this shield, why he has it, and when he's going to use it, because that's going to happen actually. This tank is not a cycling indom recover tank. It was a one we got early and did not invest in fatigue at all. Track testing at the gates of Black Monolith. That's dumb. That's funny, but it's dumb. I like that. Anyway. So Corvus Corax, we're going to give him a second wind potion. He's going to use this shield as long as he can, and then at some point he won't have the fatigue to shield wall, where boom, he pulls out the famed ward, and then with a second wind potion, where he's generating 19 fatigue per turn, he's able to spam this every turn. So as soon as you get a shield with -1 fatigue or more, it's an option. You can, with a second wind potion, permanently shield wall. So that's why we've got that set up. So this is definitely where one of our second wind potions are going to go. Most importantly, first, though, got to give him the Undead Trophy. We also do need to give him a Lionheart potion. He's only got 70 resolve. We don't actually even have Fort Mind on him, but we do have Lone Wolf, so that'll be a nice multiplier. So we will need a Lionheart potion. We could even give him a cat potion, because he does have dodge. So, there we go. Get his defenses as high as we can get him. Fame shield's actually useful. Hey, I don't mind fame shields. These shields have been great for us. Honestly, the famed ward has been low-key awesome. This was an early pickup, and this has been used to great effect against nomads, goblins, brigands. Noble armies. So if you go back and watch some of the videos around day 40 or so, we fought a bunch of noble armies, and this famed ward was just stopping arbalesters dead in their tracks. I don't hate a famed shield. I really don't. I hate having 10 famed shields. I hate only getting famed shields. That sucks. But like a famed pavis or kite shield is actually, especially if it rolls range defense, is super useful. Anyway, so tank is good to go. That's all we need to do for him. And we're gonna leave all his gear exactly as is. Wonderful. So now we need to decide who else is getting the second wind potions. It's definitely gonna be the Chaucer. No doubt about that. The Chaucer will also get mushrooms. Let's go. It's time. The Chaucer could also get a cat potion. Yeah. I think that makes sense. Yeah, exactly. Other second wind potion. Xerxes probably doesn't need one because he's got sword mastery, so he's going to turn into a melee boy. Lukiduki 09 actually has a ton of spare fatigue as well. I don't think he's going to need one. I think the other second wind potions are probably going to go to Bijante and Deep Space Cowboy. Potentially also to Curse Word, actually. You feel your cockles tingling? Good. Good. We can give Bijante and Deep Space Cowboys some mushrooms as well. Let's turn them into just undead slaying machines. Definitely give a Lionheart potion to Baron von Poen. Suddenly I've gotten really chaotic with how I'm allocating things. Other Lionheart potion should probably go to he who will occupy the northern flank in the main formation, which looks like will go to the honor of Final Overdrive. A mainstay of the whole squad. Give him a Lionheart potion. Will not take resolve checks when he gets surrounded, which will be important. So, second wind potion. So we need to decide between Deep Space Cowboy, Bijante, and Curse Word. And we'll also probably give Curse Word a cat potion. I think that's just going to happen. Other cat potion. Probably Deep Space Cowboy. Okay. So then you're faster than a fencer flanking a marksman. Good. Good. So yeah, I think we'll give 15 fatigue and then 10. Yeah, we'll give Bijante a second wind potion. And then for the last one, I guess it's between Curse Word and Deep Space Cowboy. The last second wind potion. Probably may as well make it Deep Space Cowboy. That way if he's surrounded, he can always just combo out. Seems fun. You're glad you got to catch the finale. You're going to be out of town until Monday, so you're going to miss the start of the next run. Actually, I don't. So this weekend, I've got a whole bunch of stuff planned to do around the house. I've got a lot of cleaning, reorg, house projects to do, so I don't think I'm actually going to start the next run until probably like Monday or Tuesday next week anyway. I haven't decided. I don't have an exact date. If I were a good, smart streamer, I would, but I don't. So it may work out for you after all. All right, we're gonna get throwing weapons swapped out onto Xerxes and Luki Duki 09. I actually might leave this bow on, as crazy as that sounds. And the reason is, well, we can shoot Necro Savants too. It does good damage. It really does. Okay. We'll give Final Overdrive a resolve item, even though he doesn't, his resolve's comically high. He's not really going to be able to use any dogs, so may as well. And Fire Pot and Smoke Pot, sure. Fire Pot, Smoke Pot, net. We've got a couple reinforced nets, let's use those. And then we'll get the potions allocated as well. Potions, the holy waters. And I think what I'll do is just give those to our fatigue neutrals in the front. You know, I bet Mortimer Drock let's give him a stack of heavy throwing axes. You never know. You never know, you know? Because the gun's not going to be very useful. And armor-wise, I think everything's looking pretty good. No complaints. I guess Bijante can have something a little fancier. A little better drip, and 5 more durability. We can throw some emergency fire pot / smoke pot action on some of the bros. A big may as well kind of thing. We'll give Corvus Korak the well-balanced bloodletter. Just in case he needs to, you know, let any blood. Hopefully not his own. We don't actually really want Baron von Pone in the front. Okay, something like this. I think it'll be just fine. And let's do it. So what is our sickness situation? We got a little bit of sickness. Why can't I see it? Who's sick? You're sick. 1 to 2 days. All right, we got a couple 1 to 2 day sicknesses, but we will make our way towards the monolith. Down with the sickness is the situation. You won't get down with the sickness. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da. I know that song. So again, we're just going to make sure we don't walk directly over enemy camps that could spawn things. That would be sad and annoying. No, XJI 8? Why are you afraid? Well, we'll keep him near the banner. Having a bad trip. Maybe he knows what is in store for him. It's to the best of us. Actually, he didn't even have any mushrooms. Could have given him some. Maybe should have. Maybe that's, you know, some sort of new age therapy we could put him through to get him overcoming past traumas. Is the tank gonna survive? Place your bets now. Ooh, I like it. Also, that'd be a fun little fight to do, but we're obviously not going to. Alright, midday wages just went out, and ha ha ha! Nobody's sick anymore. You love to see it. Let's go. It is time to face the Black Monolith. Quick double check on everything. We got the undead trophy. We've got all of our throwing stuff. As long as everyone starts confident, I think we're in really good shape. As long as some people start confident. As long as the tank starts confident, I feel good in his chances of living. All right, I'm gonna use the restroom super quick to make sure I'm not just like shaking my leg this whole time, and then we'll get to it. Be right back. All right. We go in to the end. Engage. Thank you, Deep Space Cowboy. All right. So, because we are deserters, we go before all of them. So we're going to wait on everyone except for Corvus Corak, who I think I'm going to have run back straight away so that he is before them next turn, so we can decide what we want to do with him. There is a nice rock directly north for the tank. I think what I'm going to try to do is pull this group back to here, so I may end up putting him somewhere in all this junk. We'll see. Okay, I want to make sure I don't move towards any enemies that will engage in melee. This guy will not, so we're good. Got some nice rocks we could give him. Okay. 47 enemies. That's a lot. Okay. So the holy water will do sufficient damage to completely take out an ancient legionary. I think I'm going to aim this one here. That way this one can go here, and we don't have to worry about them splashing on each other. Then this one we can do there. Not a good one, but it's okay. Actually could have started with Bijante's fire pot out, and he could throw it. Should have done that. Which is better for tank, northeast or northwest? You always move him northeast, but it's just a habit. I honestly have... I think most people move him northeast, and I am a rarity. I should watch some footage of what happens when you move him northeast. Yeah, see, I'm pretty okay with aggroing the Conqueror, I think. Keep him off the squad. Okay, we'll throw this holy water. Let's see. Throw it here. That's a good splash. It was a wonderful splash. Name that song. Okay, and I think to avoid splashing there, we'll go there. Ooh, good. Okay. The other thing too, if I had more cat potions, I could give, say, Final Overdrive a cat potion. And if the whole team is faster than them on the next turn, I can keep backing up and letting the holy water take its full effect, timing it so that they run into me and then immediately die. Now, it's not going to happen here, but because Final Overdrive is too slow. Enemies could get into melee, so I'm not going to retreat with anyone. Let's see, I'm going to move out of the miasma. Maybe send Corvus Corak to here, and this might be where he lives, is right on this boulder. They can't get around him, they can't surround him as easily, they're not going to get to here. We've got a little path to bail him out later. This is probably where he's gonna live. Or where he dies. This is where he's going to make his stand. And if they don't come into melee contact at all, we will retreat 2 more taxes to get what I described earlier to happen. Totally good with that. Have to see what the Necro Savants decide they want to do. The Necro Savants are coming in. Just the one? Probably because I've got a ranged weapon on him in front. Interesting. It's a little awkward, actually. Actually, might be fine. So my thought is, again, I like the idea of not having to hit these ones sprayed with holy water or blessed water. But I like the idea of them moving and then immediately dying in my face to give me confident. Also, tank is confident. So what I can do is Baron von Pone here, our banner, has a smoke pot, is faster than Mortimer Drock, so we can throw a smoke pot down and everyone can retreat another 2 hexes. So I'm gonna do that. I could take up refuge right around this rock where I put Final Overdrive here. That way he can't get as surrounded. But I like how they can't get through these rocks anyway unless they like run through here. And that's only the polearm guys that are gonna do it. So I am actually gonna go just back 2 instead of up here. Final Overdrive will go here. I think that'll be better. So Corvus Corac, I am going to have scooch on back further. Curse word. You know what we're going to do here? It is very important. Caca! One final caca for our falcon. All right. So, smoke pot. And actually, I might have XGI-8 pull out this pokey stick specifically for the Necro Savants. That is annoying. We're gonna try to leave this zone of control anyway. Okay. There we go. And now they're gonna make their big leap forward since there's melee contact. Very weird melee contact. But that's okay. Go ahead and shield wall now. We'll see where we end up needing to move Corvus Corac. I probably have XJI-8 make this attack on the Necro Savant. No, I think I'm going to be able to net him, so why don't I do that? Just pull out the net so we have the banner buff while the enemies run forward. Almost for sure this net is happening. So let's go ahead and do it. Good. Look and see that confident got on everyone. Wonderful. Interesting. All right, so not good targets for Deep Space Cowboy, but we'll attack what we can. Still good damage. Let's go here so we can get the kill. Got it. The Chaucer. What war dog does Chaucer have? Brock. Who's got Misty? I feel like this is important to know. Oh, I think Misty is on Rando Dude lurking in chat, who is not in this fight. Sad. Ooh, Manifest Destiny's Child did, in fact, tune in right on time. Deciding if I want to put a war dog down here. I don't want to just turn it into food, but I don't hate the idea of them being near the Chaucer because, well, you saw what he just did there. Misty will survive. Yeah, I don't. Misty's not even here. That's a mistake. Where does this may sound? Think about doing a shield push. Because he'll go before me. And I kind of want to sneak Corvus Corak into that hex there. And I don't think he'll reattach himself. Alright, Headhunter's active, so let's definitely get the flail out. We are for sure going to net a Necro Savant. And so... no, we're not, because we already used Quick Hands. Do I just attack? It's kind of stupid. Oh, actually that might be enough to get Lukey Dookie a nice kill. It was. So now Lukey Dookie can net. Which one? Maybe this one so they can kill it? Mortimer Drock, give it a good slam. Let's also get a dog down. Retail. Which I think is like not pronounced correctly, but also I think that means rider in German. Like a person who rides horses or something. kind of worried about where Bijante is in his current situation. Ritter is Rider. There you go. I knew someone would know. Okay, Bijante is in serious danger. We'll see if we can bail him out. He's got 9. He's got bleed stacks such that he will, like, need to use them. That's so unfortunate that that wasn't lethal. Get a net down here. Let's not let the Conqueror attack us this turn. How about? Bijante is confident. Lukey Dookie 09. Has a smoke pot. A lot of very high percentage attacks we just missed. Oh, there's the 9 proc. So, we're gonna move here and attack this Ancient Honor Guard. Damn. Get Blaze down there. Okay, rude. Let's see, where to get the Chaucer involved. This is... I don't want to go up and break this Lone Wolf. I guess I could make him a target for Necro Savants. I mean, I think he'll just get this kill. I think this one procced 9 lives already. No, it didn't. Okay. Kind of dangerous to move Deep Space Cowboy up, but I suppose if he gets a kill, then Final Overdrive can move up. Let's see, we need to move Bijante to somewhere where he won't get attacked. So we'll go here, put out a hound, and pull out a fire pot for a future turn. Okay, 9 procced there. This team may be the best team you've ever seen at missing 95s. Yes, I'm pretty sure they are. They are very good at it. I actually think the best move for me here is that. Okay. This Necro Savant just got flamed. And so, we can pull out the Warbow. Oh, and proc 9 lives on the Necro Savant we weren't even aiming for. Lovely. Okay. Let's just finish that guy off. Here we go. Get in there, final overdrive. Unironic Warbow in mono. It is good. Yes. Oh my goodness. Alright, these guys flanking back here is kind of a problem. We'll have to be very careful with Deep Space Cowboy, especially now that that stupid haircut's exposed. He's vulnerable to like psychic damage with his hair, you know, on display here. That Necro Savant just moved. Like that was his whole turn. Boy, I kind of want to just keep doing the stab here. Okay. Unfortunately now these 3 AP are kind of whatever, but still not bad. It's the source of his power? Might be. Alright, we need to get the Chaucer in and wrecking. So let's get him in on this Ancient Honor Guard. Baron von Pone, I guess we'll just attack. And wait. XJI 8, I think I'm gonna have attack this Necro Savant, so we'll wait here. Xerxes! Get in there and use that sword. Come on. Not only bags, but still nice. And Bijante is going to be using the whip for the rest of this fight. Alright, let's get Deep Space Cowboy in a safer position for the moment. Okay. We're going to be putting our Resilient to good use here against the Conqueror. And we're in that situation that I described earlier, where we can't shield wall with our current shield. However, with this one, we still can. Nice big hit from Bad with Maps. Mortimer Drock doesn't have weapon mastery, so we went for that. I thought that would be maybe a kill. It wasn't. Maybe we should just move him up, but I think it's fine down there. Alright, Lukey Dookie, I think let's try to get some thrown in. Maybe go to here. Necrosavant might jump him. Very nice. I don't know why this priest got rotated in, but sure. That was weird. Just did a push on Corvus Corac. Okay. Weird flex, but okay. So there's only one Necro Savant remaining. What I might do is intentionally make Baron von Pone the target. Round swing angle? Yeah, but we don't have the fat for it. I still went for the dog. Damn. The Chaucer. Hell yeah. And I might wait now. Maybe move Deep Space Cowboy in to soften one up. Maybe? Actually, maybe I have the Chaucer soften one up for Deep Space Cowboy. He's still in really good shape. Why not? Bonk. This has been an atypical black monolith. Yeah, it's been kind of a weird one, actually. Chaucer MVP. He's doing good. Dang. Okay, Mortimer Droch, I'm gonna have move near Bijante so that he doesn't get hit by this Necro Savant. Feels like a lot went wrong and the team kind of doesn't care. Honestly. Yeah. Team is V-strong. Lukey Dookie. Honestly, I think the best thing for Lukey Dookie to do... Dang it. Come on. Come on, Warbow. Don't disappoint. They keep rotating the priest for some reason. Yeah, the rotating the priests is... That's weird. And Deep Space Cowboy is still hurt. He can't actually even move out of the miasma this turn. He is slower than the Chaucer, who will almost certainly finish this Ancient Honor Guard off. And they're still faster than the enemy, because they've got the cat potions, so. Oh man, let's see what this joyous thing, Manifest Destiny shall. Okay. I'll allow it. Nice. And might just wait on Curse Word, because I might be able to give a little stab with the Catal. Excuse me, Mr. Necrosavant, what are you doing? Get out of here. Bijante says, be gone! Alright, no more Necrosavants. Bijante can move about the battlefield safely-ish. Yeah, the Necro, it's weird. Let's get Mortimer Drock up here, I guess, on this side. Okay, so Deep Space Cowboy. How much trouble would I be if I moved here? These two both still have a turn. He ruins Lone Wolf for Corvus Corak. Maybe here is better. It's in the miasma. But there's no one else that can hit him. I think I like that better. Turns out he does too. And we'll wait, because we'll actually move him out of it, but we'll let them go first. Okay. Dogs don't count for Lone Wolf. Correct, they do not. Lukey Dookie 09 could either put a dog down or throw these axes. Let's throw these axes. How dangerous would it be to move Deep Space Cowboy here? Only a little, right? Because I'm going to get to go before them. Yeah, I think it's okay. Might attack this one anyway. What? Nice one, Xerxes. Okay. The Chaucer. It's time to come help Corvus Corak. Actually, I'm going to wait so that he keeps Lone Wolf while they're attacking him. Get the banner in range of him. For the company. Still has Lone Wolf. Though we are going to break it. The Chaucer's going to go here. And Mortimer Drock's going to go here. Bajante will get up to assist as well. Carefully. Deep Space Cowboy is going to be sent off to eliminate these two priests that are all on their own. Whatever's going on there. Wait on Curse Word for now. XJI 8. Let's move over, get it closer. Brand Von Pone will just chill for the moment. Mortimer Drock might do a good old split. Hey, nicely done. Thank you, Akivio. I think you're right. I think this one's in pretty good shape. I'm just gonna leave Deep Space Cowboy to take care of those priests. I believe in him. Alright, let's soften up some targets with Lukey Dookie 09 to let the Chaucer go in and do as he does. Nicely done. As he does. Ooh, that one hitting hurt. We're gonna move Curse Word through the miasma. Don't care, we just need to get there sooner. Baron von Pone, I guess, will stand on a cliff and stab the Conqueror. with his stick. Jonte will be moving up and ready too. Come on, Corvus Corac. Hold off. Where's rotate, bro? I know, right? The Chaucer. You have officially been selected to engage the Conqueror. Vijante will very angrily disarm. Very angry. Xerxes. Also one of the MVPs of this run. Gonna get in there and get ready to throw some stuff at them. Mortimer Drock. Give it to him. That shield's in rough shape? It is. Let's see, what is the 47%? Ah, it's okay. Just hit below 50%. Final Overdrive. Let's get Final Overdrive. Locking down this Ancient Honor Guard. Not letting his butter get near him. Deep Space Cowboy can do the rest. Lukey Dookie 09 is out of ammunition, but you know what he does still have? The Warbow. He's gonna wait. XGI 8 we'll bring up. Lukey Dookie 09, we will move up to somewhere. I don't know. Here? Big dodges on Corvus Corac, for sure. For sure. Hey! Nice slam curse word. XGI 8, though he may be afraid, charges forth with bravery. While the Chaucer, hell yeah, almost completely obliterates this fancy shiny armor. Vijante disarms from the back, whips the Conqueror in the head, as you do. The Conqueror, desperate for a kill, but we're not giving it to him. Loki Dookie 09. The lucky one. We should probably make sure he doesn't die. Let's just release Ghost. Get him, Ghost. Corvus correct. Is the Conqueror armor and the Goblin City helmet part of a set? Yeah. They are. Alright, got a stun. And the Chaucer says to you, good day, sir. Xerxes, who we always knew was capable in melee. Bringing the heat to them. The tank gonna live. Oh yeah. The tank gonna live. Boom. Curse word with his prized bonk. Gets a kill. Only had to search far and wide for that. Only one enemy remains. One single Ancient Honor Guard. While Corvus Korak licks his wounds, Deep Space Cowboy takes him out. Well, well, well. Another victory in the books. Another W for the squad. I'm trying to make a W. It's not very good. It was just jazz hands. But yeah, that was pretty sweet. Still managed to almost get 2.5k damage out of the Chaucer. Not as much as the Orc fight, where he was the clear MVP. But Corvus Korak lived, also. Notable and quite wonderful. Thank you to all the first-time chatters, watching in silence, giving the GG. Much appreciated. The mushroom was a dud? I don't know. I think you killed the ones that mattered, for what it's worth. So, wonderful. I should take a closer look at that armor. It is part of a set. The Emperor's armor and the Emperor's countenance. Pretty swaggy. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. The Chaucer did do the most damage in that fight, though most of it was to the Conqueror, because you do have to get through a 400 durability armor. Kind of a serious thing. Stop leaving him with 2 hit points so we wouldn't be able to steal. I love it. Love it. Alright, so I'll go ahead and just update the stream title now. Winstreak 8. As is tradition, ever since it was first encouraged by, I think, oh shoot, Caesar? He said, why don't you give a recap of the bros? Love it. As is tradition, let's look through the squad. Up first, Corvus Korak, with the company for 130 days. Company is only 137 days old. Picked him up on day 7. An apprentice. An apprentice who learned some lessons from a sellsword at one point. An apprentice does get a one-time event. And he was our tank. The MVP skill that Corvus Corak used to great effect in many fights. Taunt. Taunt saved a lot of lives. Taunt pulled aggro where we needed it to. You know, it was pretty legit. It was pretty legit. Reddit can't handle the truth. It's true. But yeah, Corvus Corak, he was a mainstay tank throughout the entire campaign. We got him this early famed ward. He had a few really, really clutch just stand there and protect my backline fights. We had a really early couple spicy-ish fights against some noble armies from House Niedergard, our arch nemesis, where he was just blocking like crazy with this thing. And yeah, was otherwise just a very effective bro. We kept him as a main inline tank for most fights and did a great job. Up next, Final Overdrive with the company for 129 days. So we picked him up on day 8. And he was an early pickup. I believe I recall purchasing him in Norristead. Probably makes sense. They've got a mining pit, right? Yeah. Picked him up in Norristead pretty early on. I think he was our first fatigue neutral. And what a Chad he is. 2 stars in melee defense. We've obviously got a lot of veteran levels going on now. We've got a, like, hilariously powerful axe here. What more to say? Final Overdrive. Crushing it. He's wearing a leather tunic. You're damn right he's wearing a leather tunic. You're damn right he is. And we purchased this with real money. Up next, Curse Word. Curse Word and his trusty Falcon. Curse Word was also, I believe, picked up in Norristead with the company for 83 days. One of the later pickups, an absolute uber Chad, and we gave him an abomination of a build, but it's one that came together because he was already going to be a fatigue neutral. And then we found this Thorn of the Moon, and I was like, you know, should we use it? Whatever. And just happened to find some ultralight forged armors. Honestly, could have given him nimble. It's currently 70%, which is actually pretty good as far as like protecting hit points underneath the armor. Certainly could have, but we made really good use of this Thorn of the Moon after giving a bonk with the mace, because we had enough spare fatigue to be able to do so. It was still a little bit, you know, less damage than if we were able to pair it with another bro, because, you know, obviously without duelist, any enemies with armor were pretty severely hampered. But, you know, in this particular circumstance, with a bunch of famed gear, I'm actually pretty happy with this decision in the end. It was definitely like a pivot to something that, you know, I don't normally endorse, but worked really well here. So, Curse Word was definitely what, and look at this. I mean, look at these stats. This is an absolute god tier Chad. Like, just this is ridiculous. He's the Fashion Bro winner this run? Ooh, I don't know. I'm a pretty big fan of what Final Overdrive's got going on here. Like, that's pretty nice. He's got the little pouch. But definitely, this is a good look too, for sure. And it does match. Yeah, they're both looking good. Up next, Mortimer Drock, a Beast Slayer. Kind of a fun pickup. Been with the company for 99 days. You know, he was the perfect stat line for a build that Slurgy just can't resist. And that's Frontline Forged Gunner. You turn him into a fatigue neutral eventually. It was a little tough with some of the lower primary stat or secondary stats might have been better actually to skip Fort Mind? Gifted? Something. To allocate a weapon mastery. If I'd have known I'd have gotten such nice named gear later, I would have avoided taking Brawny. Whatever. In any case, Kaboom is right. Mortimer Drock was a big, frontline, powerful, blast him away, and then pull out the giant sword and finish him in melee kind of guy. And, you know, he is also the one who unleashed Misty the War Dog, another secret MVP of the squad, to take out the Lore Keeper in the library. Up next with a conspicuously matching helmet is Bad with Maps 2.0. Been with the company for 106 days. Frontline Gunner needs to go on the bingo card, probably true. Bad with Maps 1.0 was an early thrower that unfortunately bit the dust early and did incredible with just a simple wooden stick. That wooden stick was saving lives like crazy. So when we had a good fatigue neutral come up and Bad with Maps was like, can I get a replacement? You kind of threw my life away, which is true. Some orcs cut him down early. I think it was orcs, right? Yes, beheaded by an orc young. Yeah, an orc with a cleaver. Was gonna even give him a mace, because that's like a big stick, but you know what else is like a big stick? A hammer. And we found this hammer at a famed, found a famed item from fighting some barbarians, and that's like a stick. This is a stick with a big chunk of metal on the end. And so Bad with Maps 2.0 was excellent. Up next, Deep Space Cowboy with the company for 54 days. Probably the most recent pickup? Well, other than the banner. That's right. He was the first pickup after our arena incident, where we lost our deserters who did, as they loved, they died fleeing. But yeah, Deep Space Cowboy, despite being a early pickup who's participated in 69 nice battles, has been absolutely blasting through enemies with this oversized pummeler. Please give Deep Space Cowboy a helmet. He's got a helmet, he just doesn't like wearing it. Who knows, maybe the haircut is where he gets his power. Yeah, 69 battles, 96 kills. That's fun. Is this like a flopsy-doozle? Kalashnikova, we will, yes, I will get there. We will review the retinue. I won't forget this time. Up next, the Chaucer. The Chaucer is probably the single best bro I've ever recruited. Maybe? I don't know. It's certainly up there. Currently at 107 melee skill. Comical. The Chaucer, in particular, first off, I mean, look at, for 101 days, 122 battles, 224 kills. That battle against the Orc Sea of Tents, where he got surrounded by Orc warriors and was just like, nah, you die, and then you die, and then you die. Incredible. MDF too low, B tier. The answer to the life, universe, and everything, his MDef is fine to me. But yeah, we got this, cleaver from the Barbarian Madman. Had to put it to use. And this might be the first Nimble Forged. Also notable, didn't even mention this, both Curseword and the Chaucer have extra power from imbibing on some jugs of a mysterious liquid. They've got an extra perk point from our library reward. So we're Nimble Forged. Pretty cool. This 86 would be a better reduction if this were repaired. Up next, Lukey Dookie 09. Lukey Dookie 09 fell in the battle known as the Library. Maimed his foot, and we gave him the blessed water, whatever the hell it's called, the holy water, the item that heals him, and then immediately, fighting some nomads, had his ear get whipped off. But you know what? He's still alive. Water skin. There it is. Thank you, Xerxes. And, you know, he was a bro that, with his terrible melee skill and being tiny, we were never going to have him suited for combat, so it was a rare opportunity to make a good use of a fire lance, since it is, alongside the crossbow, one of the only items you can use in melee and still use your ranged attack. Got this incredible famed warbow for him. This thing's disgustingly good. You love to see it. Been with the company for 101 days, so most of the time. Up next, Baron von Pone 2.0, a range defense banner, replacing our original range defense banner. So he's got dodge, he's got anticipation. I love doing that with a gambler. It's just so good. You don't even need that good a range defense. Like, it doesn't have to be wildly good. If you've got anticipation and dodge with decent initiative, you can still shrug off arrows really quite well, especially when they're shot at max range, like goblins tend to do. Baron von Pone was a key component to just staving off arrows in the Goblin City, with the company for only 41 days, only very recently hit level 11, replacing our old banner who unfortunately perished in the arena fighting gladiators. Next up, Xerxes. Now, Xerxes was a thrower that was always destined to be great in melee. Had wonderful starting secondary stats, really good starting melee skill. Didn't get a chance to level it up as much as I'd like, but was just, especially against some of those fights against noble armies, he was just like, yeah, that footman's dead, and now that footman's dead, and now that footman's dead. 217 kills, is that the most on the team? No, okay, the Chaucer has more. I suppose that's not too surprising. Anyway, he's second after the Chaucer, and, you know, just kind of a classic thrower build with a weapon mastery thrown in so that he could fight in melee after getting stammed out and still, you know, not use too much fatigue. Maybe shouldn't have even bothered with sword mastery, to be honest, but oh well. And 50 fewer battles, or 40 fewer battles. True. Yeah. A classic thrower with a heart of gold. Xerxes kills more than 2 men per day. Holy shit. Almost. Almost. XJI 8 was a brute, superstitious, got scared before the Black Monolith, but that's okay. With the company for 122 days. Also another very early pickup. Kind of a throwback to our peasant militia build a little bit. This is the trash adapter, sort of. But yeah, 2-handed flail. Gave him the Zerk chain, and he's been using it ever since. Still pretty good, you know, pretty good kills. Very defensive. Held a lot of pretty dangerous positions and was never really in danger much. Just solid bro. He does in the songs they sing. I like that. And last but not least, Bijante, with the company for 99 days. A middle of the campaign pickup, and one where, you know, we had a good item, and let's put it to good use. We've got this Grizzly Madness, wildly strong, And for a bro with super good melee skill, you know, just cleaving through enemies. And the MVP had a rough go here in Monolith. Certainly was jumped on by Necro Savants, and I was worried. But the rest of the team huddled around poor Bijante, keeping the Necro Savants off, and he lived to tell the tale. Misty is the MVP. Yeah, Misty, here sitting on Rando Dude Lurking in Chat. Rando Dude Lurking in Chat, also, we should take a moment to talk about. Early pickup with the company for 122 days. We picked him up in Eiderswold, where we had all of our dogs come from. And this was a pretty key early pickup for tempo purposes because we were really sort of floundering in the north, fighting groups of thralls and not really making much forward momentum. But an early Houndmaster with hounds that are confident really did help the team sort of break through that efficiency wall. And Rando Dude Lurking in Chat was a key part of that. So, good night, Bijante. And we had some pretty good saves with rotation, too. It's kind of a late pickup, you know, kind of a... This was a tempo build that maybe won't have a part in the very final squad of 12 for the big fights, but rotation was clutch in so many fights, actually. So kind of a nice late pickup for a bro like this, who's sort of a tempo zergling. And then Balder, another early pickup around the same, you know, actually even earlier, very early pickup, who was traumatized early on, but a tempo build that did well nonetheless. And of course, let's not forget Manifest Destiny's Child, who has read the Black Book and seen what lays beyond. Also, we shouldn't forget our helpful retinue, where Kalashnikova, the bounty hunter, has given us many, many champions to fight for very, very, very much gold. Though the champions in this particular run didn't contribute much in the way of named items. This well-balanced Slayer we got recently, but... And I suppose this Sly Eye Poker. Most of our named items were simply from camps. I guess there's a little bit of goblin swords and stuff. But we got a lot of... Oh yeah, and the Catal. The Catal, that's right. The Catal who came from a necromancer. I forgot about that. Good call. Actually, that's a very good Catal. And that's the squad. All right. Another one in the books. Up next will be... I'll go ahead and show it on screen. We've done all of these so far. And up next... Northern Raiders. There's still Grib? Oh, true. We should highlight Grib. Grib, who, of course, has the shit-eating grin. Pessimist, so occasionally caused some bad events. At one point, he was getting in fights and breaking people's arms. Collapsed his lung early on. He's just been hanging out, collecting 11 crowns per day. Just smiling and having a good time. Being a bit of a pack mule, but he doesn't mind. But yeah, next up will be Northern Raiders. And I do have one build that I've cooked up that actually is a... Well, you'll just have to wait and see. A bit of a reprisal. But only kind of. And so we've got one thing sort of interesting cooked up for Northern Raiders, and I am planning on trying with Northern Raiders, if possible. I want to do the Kraken and Watermill fight. I want to get a lightning sword. Cooking themed build. Unfortunately, there's no frying pans or other such weapons in this game. Do you have a YouTube to see the other runs? I do. It should be linked below. But I will link it again. Boom. So that is the YouTube for the run series. And you can actually find, if you click playlists, I do have each and every one of the runs from this series in its own playlist. So, Beast Slayers may be a good one for the Kraken fight just to get the extra pelts for the fetch quests. True. And not only extra pelts for the fetch quests, but extra pelts from the Kraken, multiple Kraken armors, you know? Multiple potions of oblivion. We'll see. It could be both, right? Because we've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We are past the halfway point. Very exciting. So we'll see. Northern Rangers is powerful. It kind of really is seed dependent, but we'll talk about all of the things that I'm thinking for that run when we get to it. And so, I think there is nothing more than to pull out the red carpet, this camera, this camera, this camera, and yeah, I will send you guys off to play or to watch our buddy Some Weird Sins, a legend in his own way, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm gonna take a few days off. Got some stuff I gotta get done this upcoming weekend. And so to all of you, wherever you are in the world, make it a good one. Ta-ta.